What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new wrestling figure video. Surprisingly, it's not an unboxing. Surprisingly, it's not a review. And surprisingly, it's not a toy hunt video. Instead, I want to give you guys my thoughts on all the new figures that were announced at the San Diego Comic-Con earlier today. But before we dive into all that, if you're not a best one yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because once we get to 500 subscribers here on the channel, we're going to be giving away one wrestling figure to one of you guys, because of course you already know the grind is real. And if you're looking for a wrestling podcast to listen to, recommend you guys to go listen to the We Are Wrestling podcast. New episodes air every Saturday on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel, and if you want to listen to it instead of watching it, you can check us out on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. But with that being said, let's get it. So before we go over all the images and stuff from, San Diego Comic-Con, if you guys want more videos like this, smash that like button now. I don't mind, diving into wrestling figure news and stuff, giving you guys my thoughts on things. I figured I would try something different here, so here we go. And we're on the Ringside Collectibles Instagram page, so if, there is certain things that we don't see on here, that's the reason why. I'm just, going on there. They're to go to usually when it comes to, figures and stuff. So right here we have AEW Unrivaled 13. That went up on Ringside Collectibles. The Sammy Guevara exclusive up on Ringside. And the Hook figure on Ringside, which you already know. We got those. We keep our AEW figures mint on card, baby. And there it is. We just got the announcement as well that the Bunny is going to be the chase for Series 13, and Danhausen will be the rare figure. But if you want to get this Danhausen, recommend you guys to go over to Amazon and get, the Danhausen Hook 2-pack. The figure is literally the same. But with this Bunny, I'm surprised we didn't see a regular, figure of her in the collection. So is she going to be like a random chase that comes into certain sets? I really hope that, we do get access to it, because I've been a fan of her work since Impact. So I really do hope that we end up getting the Bunny. Definitely something different that they're doing, and I don't know how I feel about it. Then we got the new articulation for the basic figures. I can't believe this. This is something I feel like a lot of us wrestling figure collectors out there weren't expecting this at all. And I gotta say, I'm very excited to see how the basics are. In my last video, I was just complaining about how hard the joints are on the basics, I believe for my Pat McAfee. So seeing this, I'm actually very excited. And I think basic figures are, people are going to start getting back into them. And I don't know, maybe I will. But I'm not going to get into it all until I end up getting one and just seeing it for myself. And we also get the Ultimate Warrior. I believe this is a part of best of the Ultimates right there. There's the Brock Lesnar. So the RVD, obviously, I got very lucky. I actually was able to pre-order that figure, so I'm very excited to have that on my Ruthless Aggression shelf. I think it's a lot better than the other Elite there. Then we even got, Brock Lesnar, which this is the Walmart Ultimate Edition, which honestly I can care less about. I do have his regular Elite Ruthless Aggression, so I am satisfied with that. Let's see. Then we even get a Ultimate Edition Bobby Lashley here, which I don't really like the red and the yellow, I'm going to be honest with you. I know there's other people that do, but I'm satisfied with the other Bobby Lashleys I got with, the Hurt Business one and the red trunks. There's that. And then we even have a part of the build, a Lex Luger figure. We got the Attitude Era Bret Hart, which is finally, we're getting a re-release of this, and I do like this a lot because Bret Hart, he even got the jacket hands and even, the wrestling arms, which I really like when they do that. AEW does it with their Supreme figures. I think they're a lot better to change the arms than, just having one option there, so I do like that. And the head sculpts on these, they're alright. These are the best that we're going to get, honestly. Then we even got this Eric Bischoff Ultimate Edition. It's going to come with the WCW ring. Nobody really cares about the ring. We all want this Eric Bischoff, though. I know I definitely want that for my NWO figures on my shelf. Then we even get this Rowdy Piper with short hair. I do really like this Rowdy a lot. We even get the interchangeable arms on this, which I think are really cool, fantastic. And I believe this is his first figure with the leather jacket, so this one I am very tempted on getting. It's either that one or the Coliseum. I gotta decide which one I really want. Then we even get, this picture right here of the new packaging for the Elite figures, and I'm not happy about this. I know there's a lot of, mint on card collectors that aren't happy about this at all. The window space is very small on these, and yeah. Come on, Mattel. You guys could do a lot better than this when it comes to the packaging. But we got the Monday Night Wars here. This is going to be a Walmart exclusive here, and they're actually going to be doing Build-A-Figure, so it is going to be a little bit more stressful. I just hope that, us regular wrestling figure collectors out there don't have to pay aftermarket prices, and we can get access to these. That Scott Hall is definitely a must. And there's the Lex Luger right there. I don't really care too much about the Lex Luger. The Undertaker, that is pretty cool. Not even going to lie. And then we even get a picture right here of a rendering picture of Kevin Nash as well, which I really like. This is like their debut as the NWO with, Hollywood Hogan. I really am a fan of this, line. I wish that we didn't get rid of the Ruthless Aggressions, though. That's the only thing I'm disappointed about. But there it is, man. We also got a re-release of the Defining Moments, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Except this time it comes with the truck. I don't know where I'm going to place this truck, but this is a really cool concept. I definitely like this a lot. Then we even get this Hulk Hogan 3-pack that they announced on Target. And they are releasing Hulk Hogan figures, brother. What a time to be a collector for Hulk Hogan. We got the old version of Hogan with the original WWF Championship. Very cool. We even get this really cool Hollywood Hogan. And we even get the Ruthless Aggression Hogan, which is really cool. And the only one that's got the hot dog, tan is the first one, which I think all three of them should have had it, to be honest with you. But definitely a package I do want to keep mint on card to get Hulk Hogan to sign eventually when, I go to one of his meet and greets at his beach shop sometime. Then we even get this cool 4-pack, Then, Now, Forever Together. A lot of people aren't happy Becky Lynch is on there, but honestly, I'm not complaining. It is really cool to, get like a set like this. And yeah, definitely something cool. I do like that belt on Hogan, though. That is cool. Then we even get this Ultimate Rock here and Rowdy Piper. So these, I believe, are going to be, Amazon or Target. Probably Target, realistically. Hopefully not Walmart. Then we even get, WWE Legends Series 20. We got $1 Million Man. We got Greg Hammer Valentine. We get a Triple H and a Mr. Perfect. And also another Ted DiBiase as well. And there's, this line right here. This is pretty cool. So we are also going to be having a Greatest Legends line, which I'm honestly very excited about this because there's a lot of figures on here that are on my bucket list to get for my collection. And I, don't have to pay the aftermarket price because they are older elites. They're producing them, so that's a good thing. We got Honky Tonk Man right here. British Bulldog. This one I'm super excited about because I do want to get that Bret Hart and British and maybe make a custom Owen, get Brian Pillman in there. I feel like it would be really cool to get the entire Hart Foundation together. Then we get this Ultimate Warrior, which, man, I do like that title. I do like the title with the pink strap. That's cool. Terry Funk, I'm excited about that one, even though I don't have a lot of ECW figures, and I feel like they are going to be hard to make. This is really cool, and Terry Funk is one of the great legends in the business. And even Andre the Giant right there, which is pretty cool in the yellow. And right over here, we have the new Legends, figures that Target did announce. We got a WCW Jimmy Hart, which honestly, I do like this a lot. Definitely going to get it. I definitely need a WWF one, though, at some point. We got an old school Hogan. I'm going to skip on that. Iron Sheik, I do like this one a lot. And we even get an Andre the Giant, which is pretty cool as well. And we also got more, greatest hit figures here. We got Earthquake and Typhoon. Love that. Natural Disasters. Brutus Beefcake, got that recently. And we even have the Scorpion King Rock, which is pretty cool as well. I remember getting the Jack Pacific one as a kid. And more greatest hits. We got Bray Wyatt, which is cool. We got an old R-Truth figure. I remember having the original one of that. Seth Rollins in the Shield uniform. Roddy Piper. Yeah, pretty cool there. Pretty nice. And then over here, we even have, more Elite figures. We got a new Charlotte figure, which I am liking her run right now, so I might have to get this figure. We have Jerry the King Lawler Attitude Era, finally. I have one on my old school shelf. Now I can finally get that right over on my Attitude Era. Hopefully one day we do get a Jim Ross that we can put right next to him. That would be so freaking cool. And then we got the British Bulldog. I believe this is the Build-A-Figure. You're building the British Bulldog, so I'm going to have to get all of them because the British Bulldog and the jeans, I really do want that. And the basic one I skipped out on. And that Kevin Owens, finally, an updated one that actually looks really good. Definitely going to have to get that. And even Survivor Series Shawn Michaels from '02. Love this. I remember the Jack Pacific one that came with the Elimination Chamber. So cool. Something different, man. Shawn Michael figures, they're killing it. Absolutely. Then we got the Royal Rumble Build-A-Figures. We got Beth Phoenix. Very cool. I wish it was Ruthless Aggression, though. Ridge Hollins. I do like that a lot. Probably put him on the NXT shelf. Brock Lesnar, another one. Not really toyetic. And Virgil, which I believe this is a Build-A-Virgil figure. And we even have, the Batista here from the Rumble in '05. So that's kind of cool. Let's see here. Then we also got this Ultimate Randy. I don't know if that goes on clearance. Definitely going to have to get that. Then we even got this Ultimate Bianca Belair. And I've been waiting for a solid Bianca for a long time now. And I think I waited for the perfect one. I think that this is a fantastic figure. Looks great. Love even the cloth good that we're getting there. The jacket looks really good. It's going to look fantastic on the shelf. And this Kurt Angle. I love this angle. And this is definitely, the one. I'm probably going to pose him like this. Love the different head sculpt here. And I don't know how I feel about the Velcro. I don't know how I feel about this cloth singlet. I like when they're painted on better. But this is a really cool Kurt Angle for the collection, definitely. And we even get, these figures. These are part of, the top picks players, which don't really care too much about. Maybe that John Cena, but we got Dominic Mysterio, finally an updated one. I never ended up getting his Elite 89, so this one right here, I'm honestly pretty excited. I'm very stoked to have this and put him with my Judgment Day figures. Man, I just hate that packaging, though. Oh, horrible. Then we got Io Sky. This is a part of, I believe, Elite 105 here. We got Io Sky, which I really do like that. We got Dakota Kai on pre-order, so we're definitely going to have to get that. Also, Braun Strowman. I don't know. It's cool that they made an updated one, but I like the first Monster Among Men one I have, so Then we got Carmelo Hayes. I'm definitely getting the regular and the chase. So with this Carmelo Hayes, this is definitely for me a must cop, the regular and the chase, because something about me, I love independent wrestling, which I do vlog my experiences over on We Are Wrestling. And when I see a guy, start in the indies and then work their way up to, WWE or AEW like MJF and even, Carmelo Hayes. I want to support them as much as I can. And yeah, his first Elite figure for Carmelo, man, that is definitely a must buy for me, 100%. And hopefully one day I get the opportunity to meet him and get it signed. Man, I'm so happy for Christian Casanova, man. So talented. And he's the NXT champ right now. Scott Steiner. We're getting our first Scott Steiner because the, Nitro stage, that one we're not getting. But honestly, I'm satisfied with this. I do like this gear better than, that backer one. So I am satisfied. I can't wait to get Big Papa Pump, baby, for the collection. First Mattel. Super excited. And we got a basic LA Knight. And we got basic Bianco. This is all the new articulation here. We got The Rock and even Brock, which obviously LA Knight, that's a must. Everybody's going to get that basic. It's probably going to be the most, sold out basic in all of freaking Mattel history. Yeah! That we're not even going to cover that. And then there's the Comic-Con exclusive there. I'm really hoping that tomorrow I get this figure here on pre-order. I really want it, only because I really like that referee one. I feel like that's so unique. That would look so good on the shelf, having him, raise Hulk Hogan's hand. That would be so iconic. And there's some Coliseum figures. Haven't really bought any of these yet. It's either this Rowdy or the other Rowdy, but that George Animal Steel I might have to. And there it is there. We got some more of those superstars. There's some retros. I've been tempted on getting these, but I already collect a lot of shit. Then there's the AEW display at, San Diego Comic-Con here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But we didn't really get anything new from AEW. Not really that much. Except for this 1000 Sting, which we're probably never going to be able to see this figure or end up getting it. Unfortunately, it's only exclusive for the, Comic-Con, so it is what it is. More AEWs, which, they got friggin' Chris Statlander right there. That's funny. That is pretty funny there. But it's cool that AEW does have a shelf. Look at that, even Blood and Guts. Nice. And we even got more figures there. Looking good. Looking good. And we got a lot of rendering images here. And we got a lot of rendering images here. I guess this is going to be the Wrestlemania figures here, which we have a new Pat McAfee Elite, which definitely going to have to get that. We got a Trish Stratus and the Rock and John Cena from Mania 28 and 29. I am super stoked for this. I think that this Rock is going to be fantastic. And even with, the new John Cena, wristbands and, the mold and everything, I'm psyched for that. And it's going to be a Bill the Nicholas figure, which I think this is very unique. This is pretty cool. And, man, this kid must be so happy. He's getting his own wrestling figure and didn't really have to do anything. Still one of the most stupidest WrestleMania moments ever. And we're even getting, the referee here. We're getting John Cone as well. So this, John Cone, this definitely opens the door for more referee figures. I really hope we get Earl Hender one day. I hope that we get even a Mike Chioda. I would love that. Charles Robinson would be cool. Maybe a Nick Patrick. Man, this definitely opens the door. So I'm so happy we're getting some referees. And there's, the rendering image there of, I believe, the Chase LA Knight there. We got some more basics. That Seth Rollins right there, that's a must. John Cena, that looks pretty cool. And then we got Cody as well. I'm curious to see how this new articulation's going to be. I really hope it's good. I really am hoping. And we got some championship showdowns. I miss when there are battle packs. Calling it like it is, but the one that stands out is right here. That's Stone Cold Steve Austin. I really want that from 2001. Super psyched about that. Wish it was Elite, though. And, yep, we even got more of these here. Shawn Michaels, British Bulldog. That Liv Morgan is pretty cool. I will say that. And we got some first time in the lines. We got Hit Row. Maybe I'll get these for my NXT shelf if I can, end up finding a Swerve. That would be pretty cool. Because I did like the original faction. And we even got, more figures here, which are exciting. Looks like we're getting a new Solo Sikoa. Excited about that. Looks like it's going to be a Survivor Series gear. Finn Balor. Very excited about that Balor right there. New Undertaker, and even a new Paul Bearer, which I think they got the weight finally right. But this Paul Bearer right here, this is the must cop for me. I've been waiting for a Paul Bearer with red hair to put right next to my Kane. This is perfect. Such a great figure. Such a great figure. And it looks like we're going to be finally getting a new Chad Gable and Otis. I'm excited about that. New Bloodline Sami Zayn. Let's freaking go. And we even get, some NXT here. We got Roxanne Perez, which, she's a fantastic, professional wrestler there. Very young, too. A lot of upside. And a Cora Jade. I'm very excited about these two, especially being in elite form. Definitely something I'm going to have to look at. Then we got a bunch of rendering images here. We got Omos. We got Damian Priest. We got Elite LA Knight coming. And we even get a new Bayley. Finally, it's about time. I'm very excited about that. To put with our damage control figures. So, very stoked about that. And we even got the polka dot Seth Rollins as well. I think I might skip out on that one. I don't know. Because I am getting the Cody defining moments, but I'm not taking that out of the package. And it looks like we're getting a Bam Bam Terry Gordy figure, man. Except this is going to be his, crappy gimmick in New Generation. So hopefully eventually we get a really cool, Freebirds 2-pack maybe with, Gordy and Michael Hayes. That would be pretty cool for the old school shelf. And Chelsea Green, we're finally getting some new Chelsea Greens. I'm excited about this one. Very toyetic. Matt Cardona right now is probably the happiest man in the world seeing this. So happy for her. Rey Mysterio, that's pretty cool, but they make 100 of them. And an ultimate lights out Bray Wyatt figure. This is going to be pretty cool, honestly. This one is very tempting. Bray Wyatt is very toyetic. So this one I might have to do. And I'm not a fan of, I do like the Hasbro ones. I just don't really, collect them. But these I might have to get. I really do like that Road Dogg and Billy Gunn a lot. There's our Randy Orton right here. Another, Ultimate Edition Randy. This, I will probably end up waiting for it to go on clearance because there's just so many Randys. So many of them. It's hard these days. And we got, Stone Cold. I believe this is a part of the best of. Don't really care about that. Same with that Ultimate Warrior. Don't really care about that. Then we got some retros here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And here it is, man. We got the greatest hits here. Bruno Sammartino, which this one I think I'm going to have to get. I do remember getting his, first Elite figure there. He was definitely, one of the most iconic old school wrestlers out there. So that is definitely a must cop. British Bulldog, super excited about this one to put with the Hart Foundation. Looks great. And I'm glad that they're doing these because, man, the aftermarket right now, too expensive. And we got Terry Funk here. Excited about this. Great wrestler. And I do like that we're getting the ECW belt with him. That's a cool addition. We got Honky Tonk Man. Looking good. Shake, rattle, and roll, baby. And the Ultimate Warrior with the pink WWF Championship. I do like that a lot. I will say. That's cool. Some new Coliseums. That George the Animal Steel and Roddy Piper is very tempting. And it looks like we're going to be getting a new Coliseum, Bret Hart and Jim the Anvil Hart. That is pretty cool, but I do think I'm going to pass up on these. I do want a Jim in the Hart Foundation, gear. Oh, there's more of the, legends there. We already seen that. And we got a new Hulk Hogan here. Not surprised. Always getting these new Hulk Hogans. And we got the Sultan as well. This was one of Rakishi's, 10 characters before he became Rakishi. So this is kind of cool with all those crappy gimmicks. That's going to look cool on the shelf. And we even get a Captain Lou Albano, too. The reason why I know a lot of these old school people is because I used to have a podcast on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel called Old School versus New School. And I'm just very passionate about the old school stuff. So this is very cool to see. Even though these guys were a little bit before my time. WrestleMania 10, this one, I pre-order right away. Super stoked for this. Amazon, man. Shawn Michaels versus Bret. Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon, WrestleMania 10. And you already know we're posing him just like that right there. That Razor Ramon on the ladder, I need to find some way to get that Razor to be posed like that. This is an amazing friggin' 2-pack right here. Honestly, probably my top 3 announced. Definitely. And we're even getting this Generations here of the the Bloodline, which is very cool. I do like this line. I believe this is a Walmart exclusive here. We have Rocky Johnson, we got Peter Maivia, and we even get The Rock, which honestly, that Rock does look really cool. I'm tempted to get this just because of that Rock. In all honesty, even like a Bloodline shelf, that would be kind of cool. There's Hogan, we already seen that. New Yokozuna, I definitely want to update mine. That's over on my shelf right over there. Definitely want to update that, so I might end up selling my older one to get this one. He was definitely one of my favorites during the, new generation WWF. Yeah. Ultimate Warrior, I do like this a lot. I believe this is from his match with Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania. So this one, I am very excited about. I think that this would look great with Hulk Hogan. Definitely cool. And that's a part of the Den Now Forever. We got Doink. We got Ray. And we got some rendering images here. We got a part of the WCW here. We got the Eddie Guerrero, which I'm excited about. And we even got a Mick Foley, Mankind. Super excited about that. And we even got Ray. This one, I was very surprised. This is in my top 5, 100%. We got the Rey Mysterio WCW with the horns. And I believe he's going to be wearing, the gear that they got right there. Man, this Rey Mysterio is so cool. I'm excited. If you're a Rey Mysterio collector, this is definitely a must-buy. Oh, there it is right there. We got Mike Cone. John Cone. And we got the Nicholas, all the nice rendering images there. We got Seth freaking Rollins. Pretty cool. This Roman Reigns, I am tempted on getting this because of that expression right there. I feel like that would look so cool with, with having both titles in his hands and then having, even having this right here around his neck. I think that would look so good. So I'm definitely excited about that Roman there. We got a new Asuka figure, which I think it's well overdue. Definitely excited about that. Lights out Bray Wyatt. I think everybody's excited about that. We got some basics here. Super excited about the Rollins and the LA Knight. Over here, we got, the only one I'm excited about, I think, is that Top Dollar one right there. Nice. And we even got, Adonis right there from Hit Row. Pretty cool. And we even get, B-Fab, which I'm excited about. But I'm also excited about this Karrion Kross right here. But I'm just hoping that the articulation on these figures are good. Because I know the arms and the legs are going to be able to move more, so they're not going to be as stiff as they were, which is what I'm hoping. But the Karrion Kross, I'm excited about that one. Then we also got, the Showdown, cool. Logan Paul, basic, cool. Rendering image of Bayley. Damian Priest, Seth Rollins, even Terry Gordy, or the Execution. LA Knight, Omos, don't care about that one. Chelsea Green, we've already seen that. Solo Sikoa, I'm excited about that one. They finally got his body right. Finn Balor. This one I'm super excited about. Judgment Day. Cora Jade, that's pretty cool. And The Undertaker. And we're getting our first Grayson Waller figure, which honestly, I prefer the pink gear. I think that this is the chase, so I do think I'm going to go after that. Pretty cool. We got Otis right there. Nice rendering images. Sami Zayn, Chad Gable. Everyone's excited about that. Even Roxanne Perez. Paul Bear, finally, we're getting like an actual one that looks more like him. Finally get rid of that old one on my shelf. And we're getting a 3 Faces of Foley here, which is cool. I think I'm only going to get this because of that Mankind. I'm very excited about the Mankind. The only figure I don't really have on the Attitude Era shelf is this Mankind here. And it looks like we're getting a Muhammad Ali referee there. This is pretty cool for a lot of the Hasbro collectors. And there's Nicholas right there, man. Can't believe they're actually doing that. And, ooh, look at that. Wow. That rock, man. Ooh. Pretty cool. Heart Foundation. And we even got the Monday Night Nitro figures. I'm excited. The best of, you know, the Monday Night Wars. Fake Diesel. This is, I hope we get a fake Razor. I really hope we get a fake Razor. Because I think this is so cool. And even, you know, we even got the thing for Rey Mysterio. Looks very nice. Yokozuna. Excited about that. Johnny Wrestling. Finally, a new Johnny Wrestling. Excited about that. We got Seth freaking Rollins. That is it. And if you guys stuck by this entire video, let me know in the comment section below. But I gotta say, I'm very excited. I think Mattel absolutely hit a grand slam here at this, you know, San Diego Comic-Con reveal. I think, you know, these basics, they have a lot of potential. I think the figures that they have lined up are very unique. And something Mattel is doing, which I really like, is a lot of these, you know, crappy, you know, new generation gimmick figures. Nicholas, we're even getting, you know, referee. I believe I saw even a Teddy Long referee, which is supposed to be a part of, like, the build figure for the, you know, Nitro War set, which, man, gotta say, what a time to be a wrestling figure collector. But, man, the whole reveal, like, all these reveals here, the one that probably got me the most excited has got to be LA Knight. I've been following his career, you know, all the way back to Impact Wrestling as Eli Drake. So I am very excited about that. Same with the Carmelo Hayes. But guys, if you enjoyed this video and you guys want more videos like this where I just, you know, talk about wrestling figures and stuff, smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because when we get to 500, I'm going to be giving away a wrestling figure to one of you. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me on my social medias and other YouTube pages, all that down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.